The Battle Tower is one of the toughest challenges in Pokemon games. With a level 50 cap, gimmicky trainers, and competitive stat spreads, it can be a real test of a trainer's strategy and team building skills. But I'm not aiming to test my skills against this tower. I'm trying to test my luck by using some of the most inaccurate moves in the game to attempt to defeat Tower Tycoon Palmer. I'm going to beat the Battle Tower using only OHKO moves. One hit knockout moves will instantly faint any Pokemon they land on, but have the trade off that their accuracy is only 30%, and they each have only 5 power points. To help me out in this challenge, I picked 3 very special Pokemon. Styx the Lapras, named after the river that takes souls to the underworld, which can learn 3 OHKO moves: Sheer Cold via level up, and Fissure and Horn Drill through breeding. Bonechill the Walrein, which also learns Sheer Cold through levels and Fissure through breeding. And finally, Jason the Guillotine Pincer, in honor of my good friend, who is named after the Jason in Friday the 13th. This pincer has the Mold Breaker ability, allowing it to hit sturdy Pokemon, the only ability that is completely immune to OHKO moves. Each of these members were carefully bred and EV trained in defense and special defense, with 36 EVs used in speed on Pinsir. This specific amount is needed to outspeed Palmer's Dragonite, giving Pinsir 2 chances to take it down. With the team assembled, all that's left to do is go for it. The battle tower is set up in sets of 7 battles, with Palmer waiting at the end of set 3 as trainer 21. So I'll need to take down 20 other trainers with 60 Pokemon altogether to get to him. Round 1 began really strong, with Styx hitting 3 fissures in a row on the first trainer. The trainers that followed didn't put up much of a fight, other than this Totodile that crit with Slash, and this absolute troll of a Picnicker, whose Venonat spammed Supersonic after stun sporing, followed by his Smoochum using Sweet Kiss and Sing to stall in a most annoying way. Beating the Picnicker put us at a 7-win streak, gaining us 3 battle points. Now we enter the second part of round 1, which does not go nearly as well. The first trainer sends out a Lickitung, which Pinsir takes down in a couple guillotines. However, his next Pokemon is a real problem: Graveler. Super effective against all of my Pokemon, and most likely sporting the sturdy ability, this thing can destroy me. And after avoiding 3 guillotines, it does just that. Round 1 dead, at 7 trainers defeated. Round 2 goes okay, taking out a Glameow Magnemite and a Moody Snowrunt to beat trainer 1, only to be faced with a Rock Slide Larvitar, followed by a sturdy Shieldon on the next trainer. Luckily, this Shieldon's only damaging move was Takedown, so I was able to swap Pokemon around its Protect turns and eventually take it down. Smoochum then stalled a bit with Sweet Kiss and Sing before finally fainting. I wish the trouble ended there, but Tuberick had other plans. His Bidoof was untouchable, completely destroying my team. Third time's the charm? Not really. Inferno Fire Spin Charmander ended it. Fourth? Vampy hit 5 rollouts. Have you gotten past the first 7 again? No. Round 5 got to the 4th trainer, but you have sturdy, don't you? And yeah, alright, well, GG's. So round 1 was the best. Yeah, until round 6. What happens in round 6? Oh boy, here we go. We're up to attempt 6 already. Craziness. Hello, Viv. Okay. I missed 6 times. Wow. Not the best start, but then Styx hits both Krogunk and the Larvitar in one turn, before meeting Delibird, an Ice and Flying type immune to both Fissure and Sheer Cold. Luckily, Jason is able to use guillotine first try, ending a dramatic battle 1. The trainers that followed were pretty fair fights. I got revenge on Charmander and finally made it to another 7th trainer, guitarist Marcel, whose Kricketot was swiftly frozen, leading him to send in a Trico, who is pure evil. This gecko is sporting Endeavor, which would be fine, except.
Oh my god, why?
This is upsetting. On top of that, it has Rock Slide, which is super effective against everything I own. Luckily, Walrein takes it out 2 turns later, along with Rhyhorn in 1 try to end this set. We finally can face another Trainer 8 after nearly 2 hours of gameplay. The bug catcher leads with Poliwhirl, which meets an icy demise. Cubone follows suit not long after. A focus bound Chimchar prolongs the fight a bit, but ultimately goes down, winning us fight 8 and making a new record for this run. The next idle fight goes seriously sketchy, initially putting in a Corphish that avoids a Fissure. She swaps out to Haunter, wasting one of our power points as Fissure cannot hit the levitating ghost. Haunter then proceeds to use Confuse Ray to mess with my team.
Come on, you can do it. Gosh darn it. I hate confusions.
I do swap out to Lapras, who misses all of its sheer colds, leaving Walrein as the only Pokemon capable of defeating it. Luckily, the 3rd one lands, ending Haunter. The Corphish then returns, and well.
Holy crap, girl. What? Thank you. She got the double protect. Really?
Corphish faints to Walrein's last remaining move, so her Cricketune gets to be struggled on. While trying to feint myself, this happens.
You're really gonna extend this? Honestly.
I'm not happy. Thankfully, Walrein wakes up on turn 2 and is able to feint, allowing a clean swap to Pinsir, who immediately guillotines the musical monster. 2 fights in, and we're already facing crazy plays. The tuber that challenged us next was a lot simpler to fight. Loudred and Larvitar became popsicles. Meanwhile, this was Eevee's fate.
I love Eevee's here. Ooh, Endure! Gonna get some, Eevee. That's okay. What kind of berry is that, Eevee? Raised your speed. Are you a fast Eevee now? You're gonna kill yourself. I am so sorry, precious. That's really sad. Aww.
Moving on, Pokefan Marie did a bit of trolling with her Roar Swagger Luxio, which led to Jason and Bonechill fainting, but Styx managed to take her down. An Aroma Lady and Picnicker followed, which weren't as bad as the trainers before them, bringing us up to the next Fight 7. Pokekid Ruth started out with a Murkrow that got turn 1 sheer colded, leading into a detecting Yanma. As with the shield on a few rounds back, I swapped Pokemon on the detect turns to save PP, eventually landing a Horn Drill to knock it out. Her Munchlax then gets put in the ground, ending a successful Battle 14. Round 6, Set 3.
I haven't quite decided yet whether I want to beat Palmer or just get the Palmer. I guess it depends on how brutally I get defeated before him.
Getting to Palmer is not an easy task, but this attempt is looking pretty solid. Cyclist Cordell leads with a levitating Soul Rock, which falls to a single Sheer Cold. Mothim then destroys Bone Chill with Bug Buzz and poison damage. But Styx gets sweet revenge for his sins. He then sicks a throat-chopping Sneasel on us, which is a very dramatic move. It then tanks a Horn Drill using its focus, and Styx succumbs to poison damage, leaving only Jason to take out the violent Sneasel. It chops our non-existent throat and is rapidly filled by Guillotine, winning our first match in this set. A father then called me cute when he lost, while his gremlin threw a fit, so that's something. Match 3 was nearly a tragedy. Rancher Pierce leads with a swallow. A guts swallow. Thank God Sheer Cold landed turn 2, or that thing could have ended us all. His Bayleaf and Lunatone also go down in a couple turns. We beat a strange karate man who measures victory in sweat. A what? Followed by a strange child.
Hello. Should I torment you? Please don't. Torment would actually be really, really bad for me.
She doesn't have Torment, so that's a relief. And all of her Pokemon meet a frigid demise. Battle 6, the semi-final match, features Waiter Gerard, leading off with a Linoon, which decides to throw sand at and tickle my Walrein. Walrein clearly didn't like that and sent him to cold storage. Swallow comes out next. And wouldn't you know, it's the same gut Swallow as our Rancher from earlier this set. Uh-oh. Facade feints Walrein, then deals a massive 118 damage to Lapras. Thankfully, Styx lands a Sheer Cold, ending the bird. Monferno comes out next and takes a Horn Drill to the chest. And that was that. The final trainer before Palmer. I made it. But will I win? Only one way to find out.
Tower Tycoon has sent word that he's impressed with you, recognizes your skill. He'd like to challenge you to a battle. Are you ready to battle the Tower Tycoon? Well, I made it to him. That was the goal. Name is Palmer. When you were in Twinleaf, you were always playing with my son Barry, right? Grown up since then, and most impressive too. I'd like you to show me the bond you built with Pokemon. Show me the skill you acquired to train. Oh no. Don't be disappointed, Tower Tycoon. You started with Draggy. Uh-oh. Well, that's not great for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was kind of hoping Draggy would come out last for it. Because I literally put some stats into Pinsir Speed just to outspeed Dragonite. Yo. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm not gonna complain. There's no way you do all three in a row, right? Okay, she else. I was like, oh god. This is very fast, Milotic. Why? I hate you right now. You people in your sleep. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. What in the world? Woke up. Missed again. Do not hit hypnosis again. Okay. Alright, well, I'm protected from crits, so he literally is incapable of crits. And there we have it. I beat Palmer using only OHKO move. Oh my god, Walreyn's crazy. Standing trainer like you, I can live with that. I should hope so. Or Barry would be very sad if you couldn't live with that. One day I imagine my son will come challenge me, just as you have. But I look forward to a great deal. And become even more skilled, the very same way your father did. Keep battling trainers from around the world and keep growing greater in stature. Let's go! Send you these battle points in recognition of your talents. Woohoo! Awesome.
I did it! First tried Palmer with only OHKO moves. Thank you for listening to me recount my journey. I plan to do more Pokemon challenges in the future, so if you'd be interested in seeing what I can accomplish, hit the subscribe button. Also, like the video. If you watch this whole thing, you've clearly enjoyed something here. It doesn't cost you anything and helps YouTube know this was a quality video. That's it for now. I hope you have a lovely day.